Well, hi, I'm Alena Chapman, and it's so wonderful to have you here in this wonderful time of just breathing, learning some insights or concepts. You know, it's fun, and it's a great way to break up the day. What do I have here today? Just today is just black coffee. I hardly ever have black coffee. But it smelled so good when my son made it, I thought, I gotta try some. Oh, so grab something to drink and breathe. So today, I have an interesting insight for you. And it really comes from, well, let's face it, I have a lot of people come to me with this kind of problem. And I thought we need to chat about this because there's no need for it. And it's trusting yourself on your journey. Yeah, I know it's hard, isn't it? We want something so bad that we just want it now. And I have to say, I was in that boat for most of my life. I wanted it now. And the thing was, stuff used to happen pretty darn quick. But I had smaller goals, more immediate goals. And yes, they just like that. But then when I had to work hard for longer goals, that length would wear on me and I'd start to not trust me fulfilling what I wanted to fulfill as a goal. I wouldn't trust me to be able to hold on for the whole ride. And then I'd start creating something else. And I decided, no, wait a minute, this is a problem. I'm not trusting myself on my journey, so I only get so far on things. See? And that's not good. And I can come up with ideas. Wow, I can come up with ideas in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So you keep hopping. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted to last through the whole haul to really reach a big, giant goal. But I had to believe in me that I could do it. And I had to believe in my idea. And that all led me to believe in something higher than myself even more. I think it is a combination. But without one or just missing one, like if you do not trust yourself to become what it is that you need to become to hold the goal that you want to have in your life, then it doesn't matter how much faith you have in something bigger than yourself or how grand the idea is, because you are the motor that keeps that chugging along. And if you don't believe in yourself to be able to do it, then you run out of gas, right? The car runs out of gas. So how do we build that faith in ourselves? There's many ways. There's affirmations. For those of you who don't know affirmations, they're little sayings that you say to yourself, looking in the mirror, looking into those eyes of ours, and say, I am that international best-selling author. Just like that, with determination. Or I am a nurse of pediatrics. I'm making that up. I'm not a nurse of pediatrics. But I'm just saying, I am a CEO of a major company. Whatever it is. And believing it and saying it until you do. I'm really in favor of getting like a little recorder on my phone and just taping, Alena, you did it, hun, with my own voice. Because then I say, Alena, you did so great. I am so proud of you for completing that book or doing whatever, and I'll go on and on for just a little bit. And I listen to that in my car. I listen to it when I'm putting on my makeup. And it's my own voice, so my subconscious mind accepts it much easier. And I learned from mentors before, also allow yourself to dress or feel who it is you want to become. Okay? So if I am wanting to become, I don't know, whatever, an international best-selling author, well then I would dress. Not to look like an author, unless that's really what you want, but what does an author look like? But I dress what I feel makes me feel like I'm at the top of my game. I like that. Because if I feel like I am dressed to the top of that I'm going to be at the top of my game, then I feel confident. I carry myself with confidence. I speak with confidence because I feel good about who I am presenting myself to be. Now, so those are 3 examples right there, or three steps you can take. I'll add a 4th that's a little bit more, because, and a little bit different. Confidence in ourselves comes from knowing that we can conquer the challenges. Like, I got this, right? I say that a lot. I got this. Because that's exactly the feeling. And when you conquer something, or you have accomplished a goal, not even conquered, but just accomplished, I did it. I did it. I got it. All right, you get a series of those, and it builds your self-esteem. So I would still do the first 3, but for those of us who, a lot of us have grown up with a lot of you can't or you didn't, and set up a failure attitude inside of us that we just can't accomplish. And if you are one of those, all right, then let's do something. First of all, get a piece of paper, get your favorite, cup of wine, what am I saying? A cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or in the evening, get a glass of wine, if you like wine, or water. I'm trying to cover all of the beverages, but then sit in your own little sacred space, or sit by a fire, and say to yourself, all right, now that I'm all relaxed, what have I accomplished in my life? And be honest, and maybe it won't come up right away, especially if you really, really have been downtrodden with you can't. You need to get rid of that. So do it in steps. Maybe do it 2 nights or 3 nights. Make it fun, because you're labeling your wonderful, or listing your wonderful times that you accomplished something. And it can be stuff like, I made really good friends, or I had these wonderful kids. I'm a great mom or dad. I got the job that I really love. All the plants are thriving in my house. Or maybe it's, I won that award in such and such. I wrote a poem and it was well received. Write down the things that just made you feel really good that you did, and you nailed it. And some of them might be harder, and even more. I took care of my mom when I was growing up, or I took care of my dad as I was growing up. In my eyes, you're a saint. So list the things that you have accomplished and look at them. Look at the power that you exerted. Look at what you had inside to be able to do it. That was you. That wasn't somebody else. That was you. And that's incredible. Okay? So that list is so important and so fun to create. And then number 2, the next thing for you is to set up little things. Things that you can conquer, or things that you do that are good, or maybe you've got a little something due at work that you have to do, or maybe you're a student and you've got a project that you have to do. When you're done, congratulate yourself that you did it. Little steps of congratulating yourself when you do it. Maybe you put in a garden. Look at the colors you created, the textures you created. I did this. Cool. These are ways that you start to trust you. It gives you that sense of, I've got this. If I can do that garden, then darn it, I can write a book, or I can do pottery, or I can do a business of landscaping maybe. That's what I actually did that. I took a master gardener's course, I did my own gardens, and then I started doing all volunteer diagnostics in my county. You know, going if you were a homeowner and you had a plant that had a problem, you'd call the extension office and little old me would come out. And was I scared? Yes, I was scared. But I did it. And every time I diagnosed a bug on your plant or a disease, and I did it right, I was like, wow, I did that. And each time it built more of a sense in me of confidence. And I've got this. Do you see how it works? Yeah. It helped me to believe myself. And then I did start a business of designing because I had a knack for it. I did that for a little while, did really well, until I heard this calling. Do you see how it works? It's building it, each step. This has been a wonderful, I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. And it's not something that everyone's talking about, and yet it's probably one of the most important things, to believe in our ability to accomplish something. And then that allows us to start to enjoy the journey because we believe in ourselves. And really that is the core. So I hope these two methods help. Hey, do me a favor and comment below. Tell me especially if you try any of these 5 different ways that I've helped. Let me know if it has helped you, or what complications you came into when you did it, or just the fun of trying. I would love to hear. And if you know someone who is having a bit of trouble believing and trusting themselves and their journey that they're on, then share this video out. That's why I make them, you know? So send it out to a friend who may need this. That's probably one of the best things you could do today, you know? And for you, click the like button if you liked it, and click subscribe so you can get notified for something else. And then we can all sit here and talk concepts and insights as we enjoy and breathe and relax for a minute in our day. As you know, because I always say, spirit is love. And what better love than believing in yourself so that spirit can work through you to create a beautiful world? Yeah? I love you all. Let's take a real great stand in believing in ourselves, shall we? Namaste, my friends. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.